We've had enough of the establishment parties. They serve the interests of the 1%, not the 99%. The whole political system is bankrupt. The bankers get billions, the rest of us get austerity. And you never hear UKIP's Nigel Farage criticise city bankers. That's because he used to be one. MPs on nearly 3 times the average wage still think they're hard done by. When I was an MP, I took a worker's wage, and I'd do the same again. We've had 5 years of austerity from Tories and Liberals, but where's the opposition? In January, only 5 Labour MPs voted against Tory plans for an extra £30 billion worth of cuts by 2018. UKIP want £35 billion worth of cuts.
A third of $1 billion of cuts have been passed on by a Labour-controlled city council.
There's a huge mood for change in Scotland after the referendum.
Yet Labour and the SNP are carrying out Tory cuts.
And that's why people are saying enough is enough. We need our own political voice, rooted in our own communities and based on working class organisations. And we're building one. It's called the Trade Unionist and Socialist Coalition, TUSC.
Bob Crow, until his untimely death, was the elected leader of the RMT Transport Union, co-founded TUSC because there is no independent political voice for working people. Bob explained that Tories, Liberal Democrats and Labour all support cuts, privatisation and anti-union laws. They all want us to pay for a crisis we didn't create. The RMT Union has since voted to be part of TUSC.
TUSC is standing at 130 parliamentary candidates and hundreds of local authority candidates nationally.
3/4 of our candidates are active trade unionists. The rest are anti-racist, anti-fracking, anti-cuts campaigners. They spend their days, like Bob did, defending people in the workplace and in the community. That's what we do in Parliament. So why vote TUSC? The ballot box is one way we can reject the idea that we're all in this together. Their case for austerity is a lie. This is still an extremely rich country, for some. The richest 5 families in Britain own more than the poorest 12 million combined. And what does that lead to?
There's been no recovery in workers' pay. As a first step, we fight for a minimum wage of at least £10 an hour.
Housing is in crisis. TUSC would cap rents, not benefits, and build decent council homes for all who need them.
The NHS belongs to everyone. Don't let them take it away from us. It's been brought to its knees by Tory cuts, PFI and privatisation. Labour started that process. Only TUSC promises to boot the fat cats out of the NHS and stop all cuts.
And academies and free schools are opening the door to privatisation of our schools. We say no.